Hey everyone, how's it going today? Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Before we get into anything today, I just want to say I have been working really hard on this series for a long time, and I apologize for not getting any videos out this last week, but I've been working on the base. There's been a ton of things that have just like needed some serious upkeep that I've been working on, trying to get to, that I think are kind of boring to watch in a video. If you guys want to see some of those things, just let me know down in the comments, but here are some of the things that I've been working on that I think you should know about. First and foremost, we've done a lot of expanding. So we have expanded all of this rough data storage substrate. It's not working right now because we're running out of glass, it looks like, which I'm going to need to look at here shortly. But in any event, we've been working on things like that. I have also been greatly expanding this base and others. So this uranium patch is starting to run a little low here, and it's running very slowly. So I was going to grab probably this one of these two uranium patches, but to do that I needed to expand. This was my previous border. So I've been like working on killing biters and bases all over the place. You can see like all of these are from nukes. So I spent a very long time clearing like this whole area like around the base over here. And I still have yet to expand. I'm going to end up expanding down to this choke here, and then I'll get rid of this eventually and move it down to over here, and then get rid of this as well. So like I'm still working on expanding these a lot. I also, on this planet, I added another core miner down here with a bunch of lasers to protect it. And I still have yet to do this, but I need to add another power plant because I'm planning on doing a lot more expansion here. You can see I started building out a rail over here. I need to tap these iridite patches as well as probably some more vulcanite patches, because this one was at 9 million and it is now at 7 million. So like these two core miners are doing some work, but not enough. And I'm also going to try tapping probably this core miner here and like expanding my walls out over this direction. So like this base needs a lot of work still. So like a lot of things needed work there. Here on Novice, I'm trying to remember if there was another thing I did here besides like all of these walls and like everything like that. Ooh, train backup. I'll have to take a look at that in a second. But yeah, a lot of things. I also added another stop out here for doing some stone sand recycling. And I feel like there was something else. There's like other things that I did besides. I did like a lot of expanding like speeds of belts here, like this one, and you know, upgrading modules, upgrading beacons and things like that to like these newer beacons. So a lot has been happening, but kind of behind the scenes. So I just want you guys to know that obviously I'm not like, you know, slowing down the work on this. I just feel like I need to make progress, and to get progress, I had to get stuff done. But if you guys want to see that kind of stuff, I'm more than happy to show that. I just felt like for me, like maybe that's not the most exciting thing ever, watching me kill biters and, you know, just like building rails and stuff like that. But if you guys want to see that, more than happy to. Today, however, we are going to be doing something a little bit different after I fix that train issue. So let me go take a look at that train issue, and then I'll let you know what we're doing. Alrighty guys, so what we're going to be working on today is we're going to be working on a recycling system for Novice. So, and this is going to be mainly for a couple things. So what we can see is if we come down here, this is where we're doing all of our scrap processing. You'll notice that this makes 10% of the time 1 iron ore, 10% copper, 10% stone, 5% raw rare metals, and 10% heavy oil. Now, we're currently easily dealing with stone and rare metals. So the recycling for that looks like this. The stone comes up through this belt here. The iron gets taken here from this active provider, and then the stone continues up through here until it gets joined all the way down here with like the main belt that transports stone. So that's like very easily dealt with, right? The other things that aren't so easily dealt with are iron and copper. So if we look at our logistics system, we have almost 400,000 iron, and we have almost 300,000 copper. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to develop a system to deal with all of that extra, all those extra resources that we don't need here in the base that we could use very handily somewhere else. Now, the last thing is the raw rare metals. They also get put into active providers and brought right over here, where they just get joined in directly to these lines that, you know, provide this. So all of that gets, you know, dealt with very quickly. So to do this, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to add another train that is then going to have two different areas that it can go to. It's going to have one stop area down here at the iron where it's going to join in. And the other is going to be up here. Not exactly sure where I'm going to like do a join off of. I guess we'll do like a little one-off thing here. I don't know. I probably will have... How many trains do I want to have doing this, right? That's the question. Probably... Honestly, probably one like train with 2 cars can handle it. 2 or 3 cars. Yeah, probably 2. We could do 3 just to be safe, right? So we're going to come over here. And, ooh, let me actually request a bunch of landfill because I'm going to need it for the iron stop. So let's request, I don't know, like 2,000 landfill. I don't know. And let's wait a moment for that. And in the meantime, we can start planning out. Go here, go this. And we need, let's see, we need a 4-lane mono like this. Boom. Just like that. And that's, is that where we want it? Yeah, I think that'll work. So let's drop that down there, and then we'll bring this in all the way. We can honestly bring it like all the way up there. And I think that that'll work. All right, we got our landfill. Let's cancel that request so that we don't keep getting it again and again. And we're gonna build this out. Looks like some bots are gonna build some of it for us. And then our bots can do all of that stuff. Nice. All right. So that's gonna be the entrance for one of the trains. And then we're gonna just need to do that again. Map view, hello. It's hard to see what was going on there. Okay, and then we can do the other one right there. Okay. So we're starting to fill in the trains around the base a little bit here. But this one is going to be for either copper or iron, doesn't really matter, honestly. We just need one rail for both. And we just need to bring it pretty far up overall so that we can... let's make them even, actually. Just, you know, so that looks nice. That does not look nice, but it will here shortly. Ooh, what is this? Novice orbit. One sec. Novice orbit, I ran out of storage, really. That's surprising. Wow. I think we have too much steel up here. Yeah, we got to get rid of some of this steel. Yo, why do we have 19,000 optimization tech cards? What? Wait a second. We have no optimization tech cards coming in from over here, and yet we still have 19,000 of them somehow? That is quite confusing. And this is requesting no heat shielding? Why? Oh, there's heat shielding in here. I see. That's an issue. Let's see. I think that we're gonna have to do something like this. This is gonna have to be like here, and this will have to be enabled if sorry, this is like really quick aside. If heat shielding is less than 1,000, it'll work. Otherwise, it won't. And we're just really gonna quickly switch this to heat shielding and put them back in there so that that'll start working again. Okay, but that being said, we still have all the optimization tech cards that we need here. So I don't know how we have 19,000 of those, but whatever. It's very strange to me. Okay. I think that's good. Let's switch that back to, what was it? It was lubricant barrels. Lubricant barrels. Okay, cool. All right. Sorry, anyways, back to this. we are going to throw down a stop here and a stop here. Okay, and then we're going to need requester warehouses. Yes, 4 of them. And we're also going to need some roboports bringing robots out here. So let's do that. Let's also grab some power. How are we doing on power? Wow. We're using a considerable amount of power, actually. All right, so this one here is going to be like, I think we'll do it like this. It'll be iron, recycling pickup. And we need to enable train limit with 1 because there's only 1 that can fit in here. We're going to place this down here. Go 1, 2. Like that. I'm also going to make sure I have train cars requested. 5 of them. It's fine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this down. Go like this. And this is going to request some rocket fuel for the train. There we go, rocket fuel. Perfect. All right, let's copy that. Put that down here. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna go like this so that it all fits nicely. Then we're gonna put down 1, 2 requesters. Don't need filters, I just need this. Boom. And this is going to request 4,000 copper. The reason 4,000 is this can hold, I believe, 2,000? Or no, it can 50, 100, 200 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this can hold 2,000. So it's requesting twice as much ore as can fit into 1 car. That way it'll hopefully like always be full whenever a train comes here to pick it up. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add iron recycling pickup. We're going to say full cargo because we don't have to worry about like it doing lots of trips. This is literally just to like get rid of all of this crap. All right, so we got 4,000 iron ore in here. It's going to take a while for the iron to eventually run out, but I legitimately think that 1 train with 2 cars is totally fine. And then we're going to do the exact same thing like this. We're going to do this exact same setup over here, except it's going to be for copper, and I didn't want those to get put down, otherwise it would have requested all of the iron, which we don't want to do. So 4,000 copper. Boom, boom. Just like this. And, dude, I guess we'll just go like this. I don't know. All right, that works. And then we'll put down 1 train, 2, 2, and just like that. There we go. That's copper. And this is going to have enable train limit 1. And this is going to be copper recycling pickup. Cool. All right, yeah, okay. Then we're going to add copper recycling pickup, and we'll be good to go. Momentarily, anyways. All right, so that's the first thing. We've got the trains ready. Now we just need to actually set up the different areas where they're going to drop off. And so how this is going to work is we need another area right over here. And I'm going to kind of, I mean, really I got the landfill for this. So we're going to fill this stuff in over here. Like, it's kind of like a swampy area. I don't know exactly where we're going to have this come in. If I can fit it here, I will. Wow, I'm already out of landfill. That is insane how quickly landfill goes. I literally just used 2,000 landfill. Okay, all right, we're done. So let's see, does this fit here? Yes. Okay, actually this will work just fine. All right, so we've got 1 drop-off point here. And how we're gonna do this is we're gonna bring it like this. And then we're gonna go like this and bring it up over here. Where is this? It's knock? Okay. What the frig? I just need to go check on this really quickly, make sure like I haven't been breached. I have not. It's just one turret trying to do all the work and oh, it lost. Okay, that stinks. I know I have enough turrets here. Oh, maybe they're all in here, dude. Hold on. Let me do this as a passive provider really quickly. And then the turrets will get to be replaced, and then everything will be good. Maybe. Yeah, they're getting picked up. They're getting picked up. It'll be done here shortly. Here come the lovely bots with some lasers. There we go. Nice. All right. Anyways, we are working over here. So we're going to grab a warehouse. Go one warehouse, two warehouses. Warehouse I? Yeah, warehouses. Just sounds funny. I don't know why. And then we're going to go do, just like that. Okay, cool. And this is going to be iron recycling drop. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have two belts out. And we'll move this all the way to the top so that they're even. And then the trick here is going to be actually like getting the iron into the system with priority, right? So one way is we're going to have it like this. We're going to have iron come in here, input priority on this side. And then the other one we're going to have come in here with input priority here. Okay. And this will come right here. Yes. There we go. All right. That is how the iron is going to get in there. It's going to have input priority. And that will get filtered into the rest of the system. These belts will still like kind of, oh, but we can also do input priority here on this side to like prioritize whatever's coming in this direction, right? So whatever comes through this splitter gets prioritized here, and then the other place we can prioritize is here, right? So whatever's coming through here is going to come over to this one and get prioritized instead of this one. So these should barely move, and basically we're going to use, I guess, all of this iron before all this iron, but we're also going to use whatever comes in here. Then, last thing we need to do is we're going to grab our iron train. We're going to add the drop. We're going to say empty cargo and just switch it to automatic, and bing, bang, boom. It should be done. I think. Possibly. And that train is just going to run forever, bringing iron ore back and forth. And that way, it's really like, some people say that like they think that scrap is annoying, but check it out. This is like free iron basically that we're getting back from all of our processes. And so I really can't complain about free iron because check it out. We have scrap. We've processed 2.7 million scrap, right? If you get iron 10% of the time, right? So that's 270,000 free iron basically for processing the scrap instead of just like throwing it into a crusher and deleting it. So I get that you have to deal with like the byproducts of it, but that's 270,000 free copper, 270,000 free iron, 130,000 free rare metals, and like 270,000 heavy oil, which can be turned into anything else. So that's a lot, and it adds up over time. So now we'll be able to like completely saturate this, hopefully, with this iron. And in fact, let's upgrade like all of these belts here. And actually, I'm gonna go into here. I'm gonna grab an upgrade planner. And I'm going to go from red, oops, to blue, from red to blue, from red to blue, and last but not least, we need splitters, red to blue. There we go. So if we grab this, I can just go like this, and just upgrade all of this without like getting any weird results. There we go. We can come down here, do that. Boom. Nice. Cool. And last but not least, do I want to I think I'm going to upgrade. I think if we come down here, I'm going to check to see if these are not upgraded. I'm going to throw a bunch of these in. And then we're going to throw a bunch of these in. That way we can make iron more quickly. And it looks like we're missing a ton of modules up here too that we could potentially have. But, I mean, we are full up on iron, so it doesn't really matter that much at the moment. And then last but not least, we can get rid of this. Okay. All right, cool. And yeah, this is just going to keep filling up and filling up and filling up until all the iron is gone from the main base, which is going to be really nice to free up a ton of storage space that's just been like packed full. As you probably noticed, I've just been like incessantly adding just more and more and more storage. Like, look at this area. It's just like all storage, and that's not even all of it. Like, there's all of this storage up here too, and over here. So I need to get rid of some of that crap. And so this is an effort to do so. Let's get rid of all that. And yeah, we should be good to go do the same to copper. Do I need to check on anything else? I was noticing that this sand is super low here. Do I have sand in the network? No, I think I've been using all of the sand, which is nuts. Looks like we're just not getting enough stone here. So let me turn this off. I'm gonna go here, and I'm actually gonna upgrade this freaking belt all the way back, because it's just not getting us the amount of stone that we need. So it would be nice to upgrade this. So this is a lot of the kind of stuff I've been doing, is just like upgrading belts and like doing other, what I consider like kind of boring things, because they just needed to be done. There we go. Okay, cool. So hopefully that'll help bring in a bit more sand over here for our chlorine that we've been using a lot of. Chlorine and hydrogen, I guess. This is quite low. Yeah, we burned off a lot of chlorine and not very much hydrogen, so it looks like we probably have an excess of hydrogen. But yeah, we've been using a lot of hydrogen chloride, which is for enriching rare metals. And we've been using a ton of rare metals recently. And we're also going to need more sand down here. Or maybe we just need more glass smelters, I don't know. That's filling up again. But yeah, we've been using so many of the rough data storage substrates. Like, look at this. I recently, when I increased it, you'll be able to see the change in number here. It was like here, and this is where I increased it, although it was kind of high over here. Let's go 10 hours. Oh, maybe this is where I did it, actually. Yeah, it was more like an hour and a half ago. So yeah, you can see it was like at 800 at the most, and then boom, jumped up here. But we've been using so many of those. We've also been using like rare metals. This graph is crazy too. Like, we were producing at most like 1.8 thousand, and we jumped up to like 5 here at our peak. Yeah, because we just were using them all. So kind of crazy. Anyways, let's go do the copper one. Get that out of the way and start to decrease the amount of copper. Check it out, we're already down to 360,000 iron ore. And I guarantee you we're going to chew through it. Like, it's not a question of when, but how quickly we will go through it. And again, I'm going to need to start actually doing some more resource grabbing because we just are not producing enough. And I've been thinking about this for the upcoming, like the fact that very shortly we will have, very shortly we're going to have spaceships. And so like you need to, and we're going to have, we do have space elevators that we could build right now, even though I haven't like even tried to look into it yet. But if we look, oh, well, with spaceships, right? It's basically a way to transport resources using trains because you can put trains on spaceships. And this needs to be this, this needs to be this, this needs to be this. And we need this right here and here and here. Cool, nice. But what I was saying is we're gonna be grabbing more resources here soon. Like this processing is gonna stay here. In fact, eventually we may double this, who knows? But like this copper, 3.9 million left. And like that's not very much. Like you can see these belts are like kind of running dry-ish. We're still producing, like if we look at copper, right? We're still producing, let's look at 10. So like this is 6,000 iron plates a minute, right? So like we're still producing a lot of iron plates, like per minute. Stopped here for a minute, I don't know why that is. But like this 900 per minute, right? That is a peak of 9,000 copper plates per minute. That means that this patch is going to run out eventually. And so like we can do a couple things. We could try and mine out more patches here, which we probably will do. Like these are some big patches over here, so we'll probably do that at some point. But there's also stuff like in asteroid belts, there are very rich resources. Like I was looking at over here, like we got this huge methane ice that we're going to have to mine out. We got 24 million iron ore here. Ton more barrel down there, and we've got like that's not very much copper actually, but like there are asteroid belts that have tons of resources too. So we're going to start utilizing spaceships like in the relatively near future to be grabbing resources from other places that we really haven't been grabbing them from. So I'm really excited about that, and I think that once we kind of get a handle on a few more things, like our base is really going to take off even more. Take off. That's funny. But you know what I mean. It's going to be really cool. And I'm really, really excited. Okay, so this is copper. And we're going to go here and here. And then we're going to do basically the exact same thing we just did. Here. Go long belt over here. Long belt over here. And actually, you know what we can totally do? I was gonna say we could just drop, like, add it in there, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go here. Whoa, lag, holy crap. Gonna go here. Gonna grab this belt. Go right there. And come right down. And then here we'll say input priority is on this side. And then this, we'll do the exact same thing. There we go. And then last but not least, we just need to set this up to do the correct thing. Ooh, also, before I forget, this needs to have train level 1. All right. This is gonna be copper, copper recycling drop. Cool. Let's come over here, grab this train, say full cargo, recycling drop, empty cargo, automatic, and boom. And yeah, so like eventually what we'll do is we'll have like a spaceship landing area right over here that'll drop in a train that will replace these different belts of copper input with its own copper input, which I think will be really cool. And that way you can keep your buildings where they're set up, just like all of these buildings are here. You know, we could always duplicate them and put them, you know, over here or wherever. We've got such a big area, but that way, you know, once you put infrastructure up, you just have to worry about getting the resources to that infrastructure rather than like moving your infrastructure to where the resources are, which I think is really important for space exploration. Like this mod is all about moving resources more than moving infrastructure, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is going to help our copper input for now. And yeah, we should be over here. I set up this wide area beacon for all these. Down here, I don't think I replaced any with tier 4 modules, but we have tier 3 on a lot of these, and I'm just gonna upgrade some. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, those already have tier 4 speeds, which is cool. I guess we'll go boom, boom. That way we can get a little bit extra out of it. And down here, all of these basically are working, which is cool. Excuse me. Last but not least, we can always do this. Copy these out. And go like that. Cool. That'll speed that up as well. And yeah, that's recycling. That went pretty quickly, actually. So I am very happy with that. And from now on, that's going to be it for this episode, actually. So pretty quick episode, actually. That didn't take quite as long as I thought it would, which is funny because I've been putting it off for so long because I thought it was going to take a while to do. But what we're going to be finally doing next episode is getting back to expanding science. So we've got everything that we need for biological science packs. So we'll be able to start making all these different things and so on and so forth out in space. It'll be nice to get back to actually getting some progress towards new sciences and things like that, because we've been right where we're at for a while trying to work our way up to making more progress, and we're finally almost there. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you are enjoying. Like I said, we'll have more stuff coming soon, and let me know if you want to see more kind of base building, like what I consider boring, but you know, some people enjoy that stuff. So let me know if you want to see that, and I will see you guys all on the next episode.